Intercultural Communication. The program that I've chosen is Beyond Type 1 Diabetes. Beyond Type 1 is a non-profit organization changing what it means to live with diabetes. Through platforms, programs, resources, and grants, Beyond Type 1 is uniting the global diabetes community and providing solutions to improve lives today. Founded in 2015 with a focus on education, advocacy, and the pathway to cures for type 1 diabetes, Beyond Type 1 has grown to also include programs for those with type 2 diabetes, a new model of philanthropy. Beyond Type 1 aims to change what it means to live with chronic illness. The launch of Dutch, French, German, Italian, Swedish websites represents the next step in Beyond Type 1's efforts to better serve the global diabetes community. Beyond Type 1 is also adding an international committee to its leadership council, a group of volunteers who act in advisory capacity to the board of directors and staff. The international community will work to identify partners, advocates, opportunities for growth outside of the United States. It's important to continue growth to new countries. The country that I would like to advocate for next is Korea. Korea has gained popularity in the US because of their K-pop bands. If we were able to ride that popularity, we can finally break into the Asian culture. I have not heard of many Asian diabetics, and I believe that they are a small minority, and it would be good to hear their voice. There are many different ways of communication. The best way to communicate is through some type of verbal communication. You may want to do PowerPoint, and I would suggest that you record your voice to it. This will allow for more details within the same amount of space. Video allows for reflection and the ability to follow the person through the information. This allows people hard of hearing to follow along more easily. Written communication is good when you want a quick response. This could also be beneficial if the other person is in a different time zone. Teleconferencing is the best way, in my opinion, to communicate with other people. You can see them face to face, and the ability to understand their inflection comes easier. K-pop is one of the most popular forms of music in Korea. It has grown since Western society has become a fan. I believe if Beyond Type 1 was able to get a band to talk about diabetes, that would reach a large population. In Asian communities, it's not talked about very often. I've never met or heard of a person of Asian ancestry who has type 1, but I know it has to happen. So I believe this would allow for advocacy on a whole new level.